All right, y'all, what's good, man? Hit the like as y'all join in, man. It's Crunch Time Radio. We got to get on this, John, man. I've been trying to peep the scenery out, see what's going on with the series, man. You know, let the fellas hoop. So, coming into the series, I had picked Minnesota. I believe Minnesota still got a chance to win this series, even though they down 2-0. And I think that they just got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, I think this series is going to determine, like I said, who's better between Ant-Man and SGA. I'm still consistent on that. If SGA wins, I believe he's better than Ant. If Ant-Man come back and win this series, I believe that he better than Shea. That's just how I look at it, bro. A lot of people saying OKC team is just way better. I wouldn't say the team is way better. I'd just say, bro, they just executing better right now. SGA handling business with the pieces that he got. You know what I'm saying? It's the way how because y'all got to give credit to the players sometimes. You got to figure out when to do that. You said SGA has already a better play. He's the MVP. Yeah, but if Ant-Man wins, then he's better than Shea. Because the MVP don't always mean who the best player in the league. It just means you had the best season. That's why a lot of times the best player in the league will have an MVP season, or a couple of them in there. But my whole thing is like when people look at the situation of OKC having a better team, if you're gonna say OKC has a better team, then if Ant-Man wins, wouldn't that make him better than Shea? So ain't y'all going against your own logic? Like I said, I'm gonna stick with my pick. I believe OKC will lose Game 3. Now, mind y'all, I did predict Pacers gonna win Game 1 and 2. So you sit here and say I'm tripping out for saying this. Hey, you gotta remember that. But I think, like I said, because you gotta remember this. OKC, but they was up 2-0 on Memphis. And then in Game 3, they was about to get their ass blown out until Ja got hurt right around. So you really don't fully know what they bought. But they did take down Denver, though. You gotta give them credit for doing that, though. But like I said, you said, nah, series over. Mitty might get one, but Thunder won the chip. I think Game 3, Minnesota going to win. Then it's like if they let Minnesota win Game 4, then they start getting back cocky. You just don't know. Anything can happen, man. You said Pacers the best team. I ain't gonna lie, the Pacers definitely play the best together. Like, they all play together. You don't never really see no your turn, my turn. I like how they play. And then, like I said, they just go to Tyrese. They go to him. Excuse me. They go to him down the stretch. That's how a team's supposed to operate, bro. You're not supposed to just be trying to ball hog and get the most numbers so you can have the most stats in the league. That's why when people be like, yo, Steve Nash won an MVP on 18 points a game or whatever it was, they try to get mad and they try to discredit. Like, bro, like, they just always playing as a team. You really got to low-key understand that. You can't really knock somebody for playing like that, for playing the right way, being unselfish, letting everybody eat. And then you just be the difference maker at the end. So I'm starting to respect Halliburton more and more, bro, but I've been said he was better than Tatum. Sorry, so let me stop. Stop. I keep wanting to throw strays at Tatum, yo. But, I like to use other people like as a measuring stick, though, sometimes. That's all I'm doing. You said Ant-Man overhyped. No, he been in the conference finals back-to-back seasons. He's not overhyped. You said OKC gonna sweep the Pacers. They 29-1 against the East, and their defense is generational. So y'all 100% sure that OKC going to the finals. You said every time Ant gets put in the face of the league convos, he crumbles. He not going to crumble Game 3. People keep forgetting how the Nuggets versus the Wolves series went. Keep sleeping. Exactly, bro. They just beat the Nuggets last year, too. They keep saying, OKC got a better team. I think Minnesota just need to wake up. You said Ant can't do it alone. He had 31. Yeah, but the first game, though, Julius Randle went off, though, didn't he? That's why when people be sitting here saying OKC got a better team, Do y'all think Julius Randle? I mean, do y'all think J-Dub is better than Julius Randle? Low key? I don't think so. And like I said, I'm about to look at the game one right now. Game one, Randle had 28 and 8, 69% from the field, 83% from the three. That's Julius Randle. So Ant-Man gotta, play better that game, in my opinion. Because like I said, he got potential to be top 5 all the time. But it's moments like this you gotta get it done though. Like for you to really go on and be like top 5, so that way we can be like, yo, you remember that time Ant-Man, like, yo, you remember when he really like walked Shea and them down that time? You gotta do it though. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know when you're going to come back to the conference finals. And then a lot of people be saying stuff like, okay, well, players back in the day, like when they like comparing to Jordan and stuff, like LeBron, they say, oh, they didn't win early on, or they wasn't doing this early on and stuff like that. But bro, first of all, most of the time players like this don't be having a chance to play with other good players though. Like Ant-Man that already played with Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns was the number 1 overall pick, rookie of the year. You know what I'm saying? Now you playing with Julius Randle. That's way more than like pieces that Jordan or LeBron had like early. I'm talking about early. So when they say, oh, he's too young, and we gotta understand he's doing a lot more. Yes, I'm giving him the credit for it, but I think you also got a good enough team to get it done though. Like it shouldn't be no excuse to just not be able to get it done. Wolves need a center, and they'll be good. I mean, hey, you got Julius Randle for the scoring, and you got Rudy Gobert for the defense. So a top 5 player all time, they're gonna win with that type of team. So that's why I'm putting you on a hot seat now. They're gonna win with that. Especially if you got like I said, Randle is pretty good, bro. So that way if Shea wins, that's why I say if Shea wins this series with J-Dub, you know what I'm saying? I always had to say he's better than Ant-Man. You said this series won't determine nothing. How did you feel about Tibbs playing Cat 28 minutes and benching him in the fourth? He be soft. Now, he definitely should have played him though in the fourth quarter, but he probably just got frustrated to a point, man. Like Towns be up and down, bro. But at the same time, though, I mean, Tibbs, though, like, you gotta, I don't know, though. That is a tough one, though. Full quarter of the playoffs. You said Finch bench Randle in the fourth and Tibbs bench Cat in the fourth. You said Cat barely shoot threes now. You don't want him to jack up too many threes. I think Towns should play in the post more, though. Like, he should literally play fully back to the basket. Or, like, face-up game. He should do that more, bro. I think the problem with the Knicks, show, like, they gotta run through Towns more, bro. Like, a lot of people be making it seem like, I think they trying to push this little agenda that Jalen Brunson is just head and shoulders the best player on that team. I'm not saying he's not the best player, but they be making it seem like he carrying them, or he got to do all this. Like I seen Stephen A. Smith was like, "Yo, I think Jalen Brunson got more of the offensive load over Tyrese Halliburton." I'm like, he don't need to have that much of a load. He just dribble a lot. You say he changed his whole game. Yeah, Towns used to be going crazy, especially even at the beginning of this season. Like, when this season started, he was hooping. But Towns don't be getting that many, like, I don't know if he ain't getting as many touches or what. Like, I gotta watch the Knicks more. Yeah, like they act like cat because they all got that little Villanova connection on that team. So so they feel like, yo, we gotta play like this. We the reason why we even going this far. You know what I'm saying? They all gonna be biased to each other. Yeah, yo, Towns had like 30 and 12 in game one. They just want Brunson to be their hero. Yeah, they trying to side, and then they just keep calling Towns zesty and shit. Like at the end of the day, though, man, the Knicks lose this series. I'm Towns. I'm requesting a trade. I'm gonna have to make a video on that. Like everything about, like, I understand, you know, Towns. It's funny sometimes, but we in the playoffs and y'all still out there calling me zesty and shit. Like it was a little interview. Y'all seen the street interview? They keep calling that man zesty. Everybody in New York walking down the street just calling him like, oh, I'm like, dang. They in the playoffs. You said weirdo. It was just little TikTok interview. And they was like, do a town, and the dude was like, yo, do a Towns impression. He walking up to people in New York saying, do a Karl Anthony Towns impression. Everybody trying, like, that shit was crazy, bro. Oh, my bad. You said what team? Nah, like, I mean, listen, bro, I'm just talking about, like, a team where he can just, like, damn, what about the Lakers? But I was about to say a team where he can, basically get more touches and be the number one option. But the problem is on the Lakers, they going to mess his numbers up, though. They going to use him just like New York using him. He said at this point, I think Pacers are the only team that can take out OKC. I think Minnesota going to win this series. Let's get back on subject. I think Minnesota winning this series. I think it's going to be, like I said, I picked Minnesota and Indiana. Timberwolves had no chance. They going to win game 3, yo. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I think something about to happen. You cold like Minnesota. You need to stay about them streets if you can't take the heat. I mean, something gonna happen in game 3. You said Shea is already better. If he's better, he should win this series, right? Let's see. I'm saying let's see though. You said the way y'all move the goalpost for Shea is crazy. I'm not moving the goalpost. They got equal teams, equal level teams. The best player will win this series. I mean, the better player. But they both like top 3 in the league though right now. That's what I'm saying. Ain't got to go for like 40, bro. Bro, it got to be bad. It got to be bad. He got to go viral and some more shit. You said SEA is better in every aspect of the game. Think he better finish it than Ant-Man? That's close. Shea got a better... that's close, yo. Shea got a better layup package. But Ant-Man still... I think they tied for finishing. No, Shea be laying shit, though. But I think they tied for finishing, though. And then mid-range... Mid-range, I say... it's tough. You said but Ant shoot way better, so it's a tie. Yeah, I was about to say, I think Ant-Man a better shooter, bro. Am I tripping on that? Like, I know Shea, like I know people talk about Shea mid-range a lot, but they forget about Ant-Man mid-range, though. And he can kind of elevate higher. Am I tripping? I know he a better three-point shooter, though. You said Shea a better, Shea field goal percentage better. No, but don't Ant take more threes? I think Ant a better three-point shooter. You say he's better at three, not mid. But is he? I think he's better at the mid range too, though. Cause it's like this, right? You gotta remember, he just take more threes than he take mid ranges now. Shai just he take a lot of mid range. That don't mean he better at the mid range. He be hitting his shit though. I ain't even saying he don't be hitting. He definitely be knocking that shit down. I think this is the thing. I just think Shai got better shot selection than Ant-Man. So he definitely get cleaner looks than Ant-Man in like the mid range, especially for real. And he like a sharp, he like an A+ from the mid range. I ain't saying he bad. You said Shai better at getting buckets. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like he got better shot selection. He be finding better looks and shit. So maybe that's why he better. I'm saying shit. If he win this series, then maybe he is better. But let's say Ant-Man go crazy and then the shit he do, maybe what if that outshine Ant-Man in the long, like, you feel me? You don't really know. What if he get to, laying shit, getting hella and-ones, and then you say, okay, Ant-Man better because, dang, the way how you just can't stop him in the paint. But we gotta see what happens. You said Shai got too much aura. But Ant-Man got a lot of confidence. So what you think is gonna win? Is it gonna be aura or is it gonna be confidence? Is confidence versus aura? You said Shai back to the post game. Yeah, facts. Yeah, his little back to the basket game. He definitely more I don't know who more skilled though. I can't tell yo. He said the nonchalant versus chalant battle. We gonna see. I don't see Ant-Man going outside and no shade like that. He not going outside. Last year he went outside to Luka and Kyrie. That's different. I feel like they different caliber. He not going outside to shade like that. You said 1-on-1 for real? SGA the free throw king? No, Iverson, what you mean 1-on-1? You said Luka beat them both last year? Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. They should replace... You said SGA is smarter? And come on, Ant-Man kind of smart too, though. He just paid the whole 18... He's paid that shit. He paid that shit for 18... The child support for 18 years. That's smart as shit. You said they compare these to the Kobe versus T-Mac. That's low-key true. That's low-key a good one. I'm still going for Minnesota this series, though. You feel me? You said Ant-Man elevates his team better than Shai does. Damn, that's a good point. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. You not hearing this. They gonna figure something out. They gonna lock in. You said... You said Anthony broke my heart going 1 for 9 from the 3. That's what I'm saying. He gonna have a good game 3, yo. You better take the momentum. I think OKC gonna crumble down. I just can't picture them in the finals just yet. I think they're gonna crumble down. Unless, they really just like that, bro. Because you remember, this kind of remind me of the Warriors a little bit. Because I really had, I look, you started thinking of everything about the situation. Like, this kind of remind me of the Warriors, how they started off. They won mad games, like 67 games or something like that. And then, you feel me? Because I think J-Dub just made All-NBA. So I think Klay made All-NBA. You had Draymond on the All-Defensive. Steph won the MVP. Then they went to the finals, and Shea like 26 years old. That's how old Steph was that season. So I'm like, damn, what if they really just like that though? Steph was definitely like 26, 27. It would like make sense type shit. You say yeah, but they went to the finals. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about how like they up 2-0 right now. They could go to the finals. But this shit is just tough, yo. Cause Shea really is nice though. You said bad comparison? No, that's a good comparison. That's a good comparison. How about that? That's a good comparison. Yeah, it's just like the Warriors. They don't play like the Warriors or nothing. But remember, the Warriors had a crazy defense. Oh! My bad, the stretch. The Warriors had a crazy defense. You said Shea is light years ahead of Ant. How he light years ahead of him, and they both in the conference finals. Yeah, but they might be like the Warriors, yo. Steph averaged 30. Oh no, Steph ain't averaged 30 the first time though. So Shea 26 years old right now, and Steph was like what? Yeah, he was like 26, 27. Yeah. 26, 27. You said SGA got help. But Ant-Man got help too. You can't do that. Ant-Man got help, bro. Julius Randle having a great playoffs. Julius Randle is better than J-Dub. Let's be real. Let's be real. Then you got Naz Reid. He pretty good. I know Chet Holmgren is getting buckets, but you got Naz Reid. You got Jaden McDaniels. Well, shit's a spider. Damn. That joint was coming down on the spider web. You said Naz Reid averaged like 5 points. Nah, I was just naming dudes. You got Jaden McDaniels. You got Naz Reid. You got Rudy Gobert, right? Full-time depoy. AE is better. I think Ant-Man better too. I think they're going to win. Ant need to be on Shea every possession. Not going to lie, that tone need to be set. Yeah, he got to guard Shea. He got to shut that shit down. But they probably don't want him to get in foul trouble. But at the end of the day, yo, you got to say, F all that. Like, I'm staying home. I ain't going for no pump fakes. I ain't going to let you lean into me. Then you got to get him in foul trouble. You got to drive at his chest. Like, call for the switch on him every time. You said SCA a playmaker, Ant-Man make no plays. Ant-Man can do it, though. He can be a playmaker.
Hey, bro.
Yo,
Let's keep it a buck. SGA better than this man, and like it's already been determined.
but you don't think it's close?
I think Ant-Man too inconsistent, bro.
I mean, bro, he in the conference finals back-to-back seasons.
I mean, that's because of one man and one man only, Rudy Gobert.
That's because of Rudy Gobert. What you mean?
Like he the best player on that team.
What?
No, on some real shit though. The Wolves been playing teams with no bigs though, so they had an advantage every game.
No, that's not true. They beat Jokic.
I'm talking about this year though.
Oh, man. No, but they went to the conference finals last season.
I know, but
That's what you're saying. No, this season, who they play? The Lakers. They had Jackson Hayes.
Oh, you're not that ass right now.
And then you is right about the Warriors though. That's kind of a good point though, because then they played the Warriors, and you think they might get exposed because they only got here because Steph got hurt.
Um,
Like you think if Steph didn't get hurt, they would have won.
I don't know. I think it would have been a tougher series for sure though, because that's their best player.
Yeah, but they still didn't have no bigs. That's a good point. So damn man, so you saying they getting exposed because they don't have? I mean, because OKC got bigs.
Not even that. I just think like Ant and Randall are too inconsistent to really make it to the be a finals team, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Damn. I don't know, man. We got to see. I think Ant-Man gonna have a crazy game 3, bro.
I mean, he can have a crazy game 3, but Randall's gonna drop 6 points. Nas Reed finna do ass. Like their team in general is just. Nas Reed finna do ass. Like their team in general is just.
I mean, it seems like the MVP is outperforming.
Yeah, right now. You don't think they're gonna have a chance to come back? You think they're gonna get swept? You think they're gonna have a chance to come back? You think they're gonna get swept?
Gentlemen swept.
So they gonna win game. So is Minnesota gonna win game 3?
Yeah, they're gonna win. They're gonna win either game 3 or game 4. Be desperate. Be the same thing. Just
But
like
they gotta win game
Dallas.
3 to win the series. If they win game 3,
It's gonna be just like it was against Dallas.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. You think it's over?
Yeah, it's over. OVER.
Dang.
Get them out.
So what about so what you think? So if Minnesota win game 3, then you think it's still over?
Yeah, it's over. Get them bags packed. You had a great season, and you have had a great season, but I'm meant to say it's over.
God damn.
It is OVER.
No, it's far from over.
It's, I said it's over.
It's over. SGA better than Kobe.
I'm here to say it.
No, it's far from over,
I'm
bro.
saying it right now. Thunder 2025 champs.
It's far from over, dog.
It's over.
Hey, Duncan, who you got, bro? What you think about the series, Joe?
It ain't over, bro.
Facts.
I feel like though Ant gonna snap tonight. If he don't, then if they lose tonight, it's over.
Right. That's why I said they gotta win game 3 for the if they even want to have a chance to win.
Hey man. Hey,
So
get ready
wait.
for
If it's
Cancun
over
championship.
if it's over for the Timberwolves, it gotta be over for the Knicks too, right?
New York. You lost both games at home. It's over.
Oh, okay then. I was about to say you gotta.
Hey,
keep
Stephen
the
A.
same energy
Smith.
there.
Hey man. Hey, Tyrese Halliburton showing you who the superstar is.
Oh, it was really
That's true.
Siakam last game.
The real clutch player of the year.
Pascal Siakam really the reason he won last game.
Hey, Blake Gilbert
and
Arenas.
Tyrese had the post game interview. Pascal Siakam had 40.
Blame Gilbert Arenas. He said, "I want to see you step up." That's what he did.
Yep.
That is true though, yo. Because I was saying earlier, what if that's just how Tyrese played? Like, he's not gonna try to get crazy numbers.
Yeah, he on some Steve Nash shit, bro.
Some Steve Nash shit. He just want the whole team to eat, bro. Like, he really passed first. Like, is it different? Like,
that's why they be saying Brunson better. I'm like, bro, Tyrese,
it's just two different types of players.
Yeah, his game is not the score, bro.
No,
you just either score first, or pass first. But when it's clutch, as soon as it's a clutch situation, he show you how nice he is, though. He just nice.
Hey. Halliburton shows you what 12 for 14 in the clutch.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I think
hit that 3 and Brunson face. Hit that 3 right in his face.
That shit was crazy. Bro. He better than Brunson, bro.
Dang.
He hit that shit in his face and then wink.
He better than Brunson, bro. That shit is crazy.
Hey,
Brunson be messing the Knicks up.
I bet them New York Knicks fans won't be beating up that kid in that Halliburton jersey.
Yeah, and he flew him out. Halliburton flew that nigga out.
Hey, he get free tickets. Life is good for him.
He talk about free my pops till his back.
Hey, that dude wearing that Halliburton jersey. Hey, I need you to go back.
I ain't gonna lie, they should let his dad back at the games though, bro. That shit happened in the first round, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Go back outside the garden in that Halliburton jersey. They really do something to you.
Oh, so he can't come to no games?
Yeah, the Pacers like banned him from the home games.
Yeah,
Or,
they
or
banned
no
him for
away
the
games. Like
foreseeable future.
he banned from games, basically for the
Like
foreseeable
home
future.
and away.
Yeah,
Yeah, can't
Damn,
come to
Joe couldn't
games.
even come to the Garden.
yeah, bro. He was watching it at a bar, bro.
I mean, but at least he was bringing the ruckus though at that bar,
Yeah,
doing that choke song.
I mean he wasn't backing down from Giannis though, bro. Giannis was in his face. He was yelling right at that nigga, bro.
Man,
He'd be turned up if he was at the
Giannis
Garden.
would have gave him that fade. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but I don't think Kyrie Oliver and Dad was scared though, bro. Because Giannis was in that nigga face. He yelling right back at Giannis. I wanted to know what they were saying though, bro.
Yo, he's crazy for that. Like,
Hey, man. To walk up on Giannis, he told Giannis, my
Nah,
son, the
Giannis
truth.
walked up on him, I think.
My son, the truth. Yeah, this who cooked you for game. Halliburton.
that shit is legendary, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, bro. That nigga was yelling right in his face, bro.
Crash out. He had to let
That's some
Giannis
hard
know.
ass shit.
He thought
bro.
his dad was probably going like back off, bro. That nigga, bro, they was face to face, bro.
Yeah, face to face. He had to let Giannis know.
Somebody
Yeah,
else.
then he gonna
Overrate
grip
that.
Nather and neck after, bro. He gonna grip up
Cook
Nather and after.
Giannis for game and then got trolled by his dad. That's crazy work.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Crazy, bro.
Wait. I just have a question. So you think like whoever wins this series will like determine who's the better player?
Yeah.
But between Shea and Ant,
I kind of disagree, but yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. He talking about how he sacrificed his dad for this.
What you think? What you think, Lefty?
Yeah, so like I just think like regular season wise, like Shea was just like a lot better than Ant, and like even if he loses this series, I don't think like that changes the fact that he's better.
No, I think he had a better season.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. If Ant come back from 2-0 on the Thunder and win, bro, he might be better than Shea,
He
bro.
better than Shea. But look, Lefty. If Shea win this series, he better than Ant-Man.
But could he be the face
Yeah.
of the league though if he win this series?
Now, if you want to say whoever wins this series will be the face of the league, then that would probably be the better.
I don't think they'll let a Canadian be the face of the league, you know?
I mean,
He's pretty.
the thing is, they could though. They just don't want to promote him. Like they don't really promote him that much. So like,
Yeah,
when
they
you
don't
give him the
promote
speech,
none of the foreign players, bro.
I was like, yeah, I never heard this man talk this much. Like since that
They
speech.
don't promote none of the foreign players, bro. They want an American to be the face of the league, bro, and it's clear as day, bro. Because if that's the case,
Chris, what did I tell you?
Jokic
What did
should
I
have been
say?
face of the league, bro.
Hold on.
Yeah,
What did
Jokic
I
would've
say,
been,
bro?
like,
I was right
Jokic
like
would've
always.
he would have been like as big as Steph was. When he was
Yeah, bro, he would have been one of them
Chris.
already, bro. They don't even
Chris.
promote Jokic,
Yo.
bro.
I was right.
About what?
I said if Dame and Giannis was healthy together, they would have won the championship. Look at who's playing in the
what the
conference.
fuck?
Look at who's playing in the conference finals right now.
Hey, Crunch.
Two bum ass teams, bro.
They
Let's be
beat
real.
Toronto. How are they bum-ass team
So then
beat
the
the Bucks?
Celtics bums too, I guess, for voting.
How they a bum-ass team if
No,
they
hold
beat the
on.
Bucks?
No. Look,
Bro.
I picked. No. I did pick the Bucks to come out the East.
Yeah, you did.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like a healthy Giannis and a healthy Dame, the Pacers bum ass and the freaking Nuggets bum ass not beating them.
The Pacers would have
Hold
Bro,
on.
none of these teams are in the conference finals or bum teams.
I got
I know Dab said.
I got something I want to say, Crunch.
I know Dab said.
I see why LeBron went to eight finals in a row because the Eastern Conference finals.
What
East
was
is
he
so
about to
trash.
do?
I see why LeBron.
What was he about to do?
I see why LeBron
playing
went to
my
8 straight
song, yo.
finals.
I'm trying to pick my song one
Oh,
live.
you made
a lot
LeBron
of-
went to 10 straight finals because the East is so
This
bad,
nigga
bro.
hilarious.
Well, Crunch,
shit
I agree
old,
with
bro.
you. I
I've
agree
been-
with your statement. I mean, probably SGA's kind of been better like the last 2 years. If we're being honest, but it's looking like SGA is about to be the better player, like permanently right now, and for the foreseeable future. Because I ain't gonna lie, he's cooking. It's hurt my soul, but he's cooking.
No. So you don't think the Timberwolves have no chance to win this
No,
series?
I think it's going 6 or 7. I think it's going 6 or 7. Either way. I mean, but I ain't gonna lie, Rudy Gobert needs to be arrested, bro. This nigga is completely garbage.
I think I still got Minnesota. Like I
Right.
just think we're gonna pull it out, man.
No offense, but how are they gonna win if Rudy Gobert's still playing like this, bro?
Dante DiVincenzo needs to be arrested too.
Nah, it's Bailey Rudy. Rudy's a starter. He's the big man. He's supposed to be getting the rebounds, getting putbacks. Nigga getting 4 points. Nigga is destroying parlays and his
Vaughn
team's
was rich.
and his team's hopes.
He was rich, bro.
But this nigga more worried about his baby mama kicking her out the house than nigga getting like 10 rebounds. What are you doing,
Nas
bro?
Reed is selling too, bro.
What are you doing, bro? SGA just got. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. This Thunder team is low key better than 2012's. These boys are hooping. Yeah,
He
this
was
Thunder team.
rich.
It
He
chill,
had
it
money,
chill, Travis.
Cam.
It chill,
Gobert
Travis. You
was
can't.
rich.
Look. You can't leak it, bro.
Hey, imperfect cell, bro. Gobert was rich, bro.
Don't
He
leak
had
it, bro.
money.
Don't leak it. Bro.
Nah, we gotta say these bars.
Yeah, don't leak it, bro. I'm a
Why
player.
are you rich and you're robbing people?
He was rich and robbing people, bro. Gobert was rich. He had money, Cam.
This man is destroying. This man is low key killing. I ain't gonna lie. They're gonna trade this nigga after the series because they could at this point they could have just kept Cat.
Who, Rudy?
Cat.
Who, Rudy?
Yeah.
After all that, they could have just kept Cat.
I mean, hey, damn, Rudy.
Then nigga said, "What's the hardest conference to play in?" He said, "The SEC." What you talk about? Get the
Hey, yo, would you trade Rudy for Bam?
Yes. Immediately.
Or like, do you think they would do that though?
Yeah, and not the Heat though, but
Yeah, the Heat goes buck
Timberwolves-
immediately.
The Timberwolves,
Yeah, the Heat goes buck
Timberwolves-
immediately.
The
Damn, Rudy.
Timberwolves would in a heartbeat, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I've traded Rudy for
So
a
would
lot
you
of
trade
people
him
right
for
now. Anybody who would get me 10
trade
rebounds.
Rudy and how about you trade Rudy and Rob Dillingham for Bam?
Ooh, no,
Oh,
no,
I
we need Rob.
got a
I ain't
good
gonna lie, they need
trade.
Rob.
I got a
They
great
need Rob.
trade.
For Bam,
Get rid of Judy Garland and Junior Josh Allen. And give me Giannis.
Hey, look, you know what the Cavs need to do, bro? They need to trade Donovan Mitchell.
yeah,
Nigga, he just made first team All NBA. Why would they trade him?
Trade,
he was
trade
a first
trade
team
Giannis,
All
trade
NBA.
Giannis.
Yeah,
Just trade
Donovan
Judy
Mitchell.
Garland.
he was just first team All NBA. Go look.
Hell
That
no.
is crazy.
Hey,
I mean,
deserved it. Deserved it.
Yeah, they really should trade Judy Garland though.
You mean Darius?
I'll trade him too though.
Trade Julie Garland
Yeah,
and
Darius
Josh-
Garland.
and Josh Junior Allen.
But I don't know who I'd trade. You can get somebody nice for Darius Garland.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, I mean, it depends on what the point guard is. Who the point guard is. I don't know who really like what they're in the market for.
Hey, go
I'll
let
probably
Judy-
trade.
go-
Hey, look,
go
I'll
let
probably
Judy
trade
Garland be the
Darius
Wizard for the
Garland.
Wizard of Milwaukee.
I trade. I trade Darius Garland for Rob Dillingham.
They need a point guard, bro.
I trade Judy Garland for a bag of hot chips.
I'm not gonna say that.
LaMelo Ball.
Darius Garland could play, but the Cavs just keep folding on the bright lights, and they weren't hurt. But when they were playing, they did get smoked that one game. Damn. Yeah, they was getting fried.
Nah, bro. Judy Garland gotta go.
I trade Donovan Mitchell for LaMelo Ball.
I think they should run the team back one more time.
Nah,
bro.
nah,
You
nah,
are basically
nah,
asking the
make
team
that
to
move
just
for Giannis.
lay out
Make
and
that
die.
move for Giannis.
No,
Nah,
I trade Donovan Mitchell.
Crutch, you cannot be a
Giannis
Crutch, you cannot be a
He can-
GM, bro.
He can.
Bro,
look,
you cannot be a GM.
He can
You cannot
turn
be a
Charlotte
GM.
around. He can turn Charlotte around, bro.
Oh, who we about
Crutch,
to move for Giannis?
why would
We got Judy
the Cavs
Garland.
give their first team All NBA player who played 60 plus
We got
games
Judy Garland
for a
and then
player
we got,
who can barely play
Because I'm not trying to
You
keep
got
going.
who? Rudy
I'm
Garland?
not trying to keep going to the second round every time.
Crunch? He can barely play 40 games.
No, he's gonna play 40 games in Cleveland.
How do you know that?
All right, we'll trade Judy Garland for the LaMelo Ball. Judy Garland.
Man, no.
I was,
Who
Yeah,
hey,
is
okay,
look,
that's a
look,
fair trade.
Travis, I was
That's
thinking
not a
that.
bad trade.
Hey, Travis, I was thinking about doing that too.
That's
But
the
I don't
best.
know if Darius Garland is
Correct.
somebody that can carry
Y'all,
Charlotte.
chat.
to-
Y'all
they gonna
boys.
miss the
Everybody on
playoffs.
the panel.
They gonna miss the playoffs if they do that. They trade.
Man, ain't
Darius
nobody
Garland.
trading Giannis for Darius Garland, dog.
Yeah, that's not happening.
You
First of
got
all,
Darius
Giannis
Garland,
is
you
going
got
to
the
Giannis
Josh
is going to the
Allen, you got
Western
the Josh
Conference.
Junior
You think I'm
Allen.
about to trade Giannis into my conference?
Josh, you got Josh Allen.
So
Yo, bro, are you okay? Are you okay? You talking about some Julius Allen?
I think he's having a
Garland?
seizure.
Like, are you okay, bro?
Yo, Spill is
No, that's not
is Giannis
cologne, bro.
contract? Yo, is
That's
Giannis
definitely not
contract up?
cologne.
Yeah, that's
Ain't
for
no
flight
spreaders.
reference. That's for flight reference.
This is
I
last
don't
year.
even
His
know.
contract.
I don't think so.
Up.
So they got to trade him.
Yeah, no, he's probably going to ask for a trade because I ain't
So
gonna
he
lie.
asked
That's
for a
me,
trade.
like.
They
That's
might
me,
as well trade
like.
into the Spurs. You get the second
Oh,
and the 14th pick.
Giannis asked for a trade.
wait,
Where you trade him to?
I forgot.
The Spurs.
His agent,
The Spurs.
You trade him for Wemby?
No,
Man, just-
nigga, what are you talking about?
Give
Why
up,
would they trade?
Jared
No, bro,
Allen,
give me
Jared
the
Allen,
second and the
Jared Allen,
14th pick.
Darius Garland. Giannis.
Yeah, I'm on TikTok live. I'm not talking about shit. I ain't gonna lie.
This nigga just said.
Yeah.
This nigga just said trade him for one beat. Crunch. Why do you go
Niggas
for
ain't
the most
talking about
outrageous
nothing.
things?
Niggas talking about trading LaMelo Ball for Darius Garland. Like, the
Oh
dumbest
yeah,
shit I've
Fee.
heard in my life.
Fee. Yo, Fee, yo, you agree
I
with
don't know who
Donovan
this
Mitchell
shit
for
is.
LaMelo Ball?
Nah,
No, not at all. That's
nah,
the
that'd
dumbest
be a
shit ever.
terrible trade for the Cavs.
Nah,
It's
yo,
a
you
horrible,
gotta get
it's
one
a
of them.
horrible trade.
The players on the Cavs ain't it.
It's a
Oh,
horrible
Man,
he's
trade.
it. I know he's it.
Crunch, you just said 5 seconds ago trade
Hmm?
Donovan Mitchell
I
for
think
Darius
Giannis should
I
Garland.
go
know.
to the
I mean,
Lakers.
for
I mean,
LaMelo
I'll go
Ball.
for LaMelo Ball. That's
Nah,
the
Crunch,
stupidest
nah,
Crunch. Every
trade
time I
I've
get
ever
on your
heard in my
live,
Donovan
life.
Crunch, you
Mitchell's
start
it.
talking
And
crazy,
just make
Crunch.
Darius Garland a shooting guard.
Nah.
Crunch.
Why not
You
just
got
keep
Every
your
time I get on
why
your
not keep
live,
your
you be
first team
talking
All NBA
crazy.
shooting
Like,
guard and trade your
every
point
time,
guard?
Crunch.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
I'm on the live.
trade Darius Garland.
Why would you trade
Get
the
out
nigga
of
who just
I'm
made
bored.
first team All NBA, played all these games, you damn near
for
average
Giannis.
30
Cause
for
he, cause,
LaMelo
cause he
Ball?
not really like
But
that.
Crunch,
Bro,
Crunch gonna
He
make
is
How
like
do you
that.
know LaMelo's like
Giannis
that?
is
How do you
not
know
going
that?
I
for
do not
that
like that.
How
price.
do you know that?
Scoring
how
70
you know
points.
LaMelo? How you
How do
know
you not like
LaMelo
that?
is like? How you know LaMelo is like that?
You got any proof?
How
What
you
you
know
mean?
LaMelo is like that?
He
Crunch, do you
brings
have any
stuff
proof that LaMelo's like that?
because he bring different stuff to the table than Donovan.
Name the
Like
stuff.
what?
I know Donovan brings. He
Like,
brings
hold on, I'm
different
gonna tell you what he
stuff.
bring. Right?
All right, all right.
He a
No,
better
he's
shooter than
not.
Donovan
No,
Mitchell.
no.
He
He's
is.
not.
No, he's not.
You
He's
just sitting here
not.
yapping,
Crunch,
bro.
he's
No,
a
he's
shot.
not.
Hey,
No
Crunch,
offense to
hey,
He's
Crunch.
not.
LaMelo, he's a
Bro,
good
Crunch.
defender,
listen to
bro.
what
Can
I'm
I ask you a
saying to
question,
you.
Crunch? When does
You got a
LaMelo
better,
Ball
No,
drop
let him
you got a
70?
finish.
better
Let him
jump
finish.
shot.
When
You
does
got a better,
LaMelo
Let
Ball
him
drop
finish.
70 with 11 dimes?
you
Let
LaMelo
got
him
a,
Ball
finish. I want to hear
overrated.
it. I really want to
right,
hear it. LaMelo
and then
Ball is
LaMelo
overrated.
also
LaMelo
ain't
Ball,
good.
the real overrated player in the league,
Hold on,
not
Spill.
Nah,
not
facts.
Halliburton.
I'm gonna tell you.
Facts.
I'm gonna tell you. LaMelo Ball is a way better playmaker and
Not,
passer than Donovan Mitchell.
no,
Donovan Mitchell's a
no,
shooting guard, but
What
yeah,
did we
okay.
say? What?
no.
He said no.
I'm not gonna say
I
that,
said
Ray.
no.
No.
Nah, LaMelo's a better passer, but he's a
LaMelo can't
shooting
even
guard.
sniff the playoffs in Charlotte.
Right. So he's a way better playmaker and passer.
No, he's
All
not.
right,
Hey,
is he a
Crunch,
better
why LaMelo
defender?
Ball can't hit the
Then
playoffs in
Donovan
Charlotte?
Mitchell? I mean, yeah, I don't expect Donovan
So
Mitchell
that's
to
gonna.
pull
But I'm
up the
saying
assists.
that's gonna make our offense better,
Nah.
Nigga, they just get a point guard.
huh?
They just get a
Nah.
better point guard for the Cavs.
That's what they need.
Wait, but
But
they
you're
are
saying trade
wait,
Donovan Mitchell, who's your go-to scorer.
No, you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
make.
he's
No,
not.
no,
Yeah, he's
talking
not
about.
going nowhere. His job.
why
No,
in the world
LaMelo.
would they
Talking
trade?
about. See, if you gotta do like LaMelo and Garland, and then mind you, we're gonna make another trade.
Nah,
That's how the
nah,
Cavs.
nah,
Not gonna lie.
That's how the. That's how the
Trade
Cavs is
Darius
looking at it. Though.
Garland.
They're
He
gonna
gotta
have
go.
other scoring. They got more
So in
Garland
scoring.
has
fairness,
to
I'm
go.
depending on another trade. What if you try to
You can
trade
because
somebody
I'm gonna
else
tell
and
you
they
why.
play
You know
tough?
what? You know the real reason why? Because now Cleveland does that. They can kind of mimic what Indiana is doing, right or wrong.
Why copy Indiana when
No.
Indiana hasn't even won the chip?
Because LaMelo is low key kind of more talented than Tyrese, but he can play like Tyrese though.
Nah,
So
nah.
why don't you
Facts
just
in the
trade?
comments.
Then why don't you
Trade
just trade
Jerome.
Darius Garland?
Trade Jerome, dog.
You could, I mean, yeah, that's what I said. That'll work too. You trade one of them for LaMelo.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, he not going nowhere. So
I'm about to say he just made first team All NBA. I don't
LaMelo
understand.
ain't it. I
All right,
don't
now it
know.
makes sense. Bet.
LaMelo is not it.
But they
Bet.
probably they might trade
Shaq, I
LaMelo.
finally
I don't
found a
know.
way to make it sound like it makes sense a little bit.
But back to your first
LaMelo
point
is not
earlier,
it.
Crunch.
LaMelo, alright.
Giannis is going to the Spurs because they got the second and the 15th pick, and they probably give him like one more thing.
I don't
Like,
think Giannis want to play in San Antonio.
he said he want to play in a tax-free
Only
state.
way, if hey, listen,
Why
only
Giannis said he
way,
wanted to stay in the East. Giannis said he wanted to stay in the
yo,
East.
if I'm,
He
if
also
I'm
said he
the
want to
Bucks,
play in a
though,
tax-free
yo,
state. Which is he playing in Miami? No,
he might go to Dallas.
no,
Nah,
he's
Might go
not.
to Dallas.
He's
nah,
not
we
going to
need
Dallas,
Giannis on the
bro.
Cavs. Come on, Giannis.
I don't think he's
Come
going
on.
to Dallas. Though.
Giannis to the
There's
Lakers.
other teams. Or what
Right,
about
he's going to the
Nah,
Spurs.
Giannis to the
The
Cavs.
only option is Houston or the
What
Spurs.
did they trade that
The
man
Spurs
Thompson
make
for
the
Hey,
most
if you want to
sense.
leave, Giannis, if you want to leave, just come to Cleveland.
The Spurs make the most sense. You play next to Wemby, and then you play next to Stephon Castle
But
and
Shaq,
De'Aaron
you
Fox.
got to remember though,
And Dylan
Shaq.
Harper.
Shaq, if I'm the Bucks, the only way I'm trading Giannis to the Spurs is if they give me Wemby.
Bro, what?
If
Nigga,
Giannis
they
wants
ain't
to
got
leave,
a
the
lot of
best package
choices.
he can get is
You know
Darius
what,
Y'all
Garland.
y'all acting like Giannis not an MVP caliber player.
They'll still be a playoff team. They'll be a playoff
Bro,
team.
No,
that's what I'm
first of
saying.
all, why
Y'all
would we
better
trade
just
Wemby
trade
for
this nigga.
Giannis? And second of all, what the Bucks don't have leverage. When's the next time they got a draft pick? 2031.
Oh, dang, they in a hole.
So why not just go ahead and get
Giannis
your
was gonna
second
miss
and
the
14th pick and a
Beast
couple
video.
first rounders
Because
right
well,
now?
they need somebody back then.
Yeah, they get the second overall pick.
Nah. If you want Giannis to Dallas,
The
if you want
second
Giannis
pick
to
though.
Dallas,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Dylan
they gonna
Harper.
want that. They
What
gonna
would you
want
rather have, the
Flash.
second
Give me
pick or
Cooper
no pick?
Flash.
So for
I'll
next
take.
season,
They got
would
no
that be
picks till
Elijah?
2031. They got no picks till 2031.
He talk about this year.
No, I'm saying the second pick for
Yeah,
the
this year draft.
second pick that they got coming up.
Yeah,
The Spurs got that.
Okay,
It's gonna be Dylan Harper.
Okay.
So they get the second pick, the 14th pick, and if they're really bitching and moaning, we'll give you Stephon Castle too. Maybe.
Giannis and Wemby though, is that gonna work?
It's better than
That should
That shit would definitely work.
that should be wild. But then you got De'Aaron Fox. He kind of like a
Like he's gonna be their go-to scoring guard.
De'Aaron Fox got tunnel vision a little bit.
That's basically.
I
a
mean, if
better
they keep
Bucks
Stephon
team.
Castle, then they got Stephon Castle, and
Yeah,
they still got
he not the point.
they still got Chris Paul on the bench, so Chris Paul can still help
Oh
out.
no, that's worse. No, that's what you don't want. Say
Chris, you
say no.
so you think a dog is better than Chris Paul at this point?
No, I fuck with you.
But yeah, he's going to the Spurs. If he requests a trade, he's going to the Spurs because the Bucks don't have any leverage. All they have is nothing.
The Bucks.
They literally traded for Kyle Kuzma and lost Chris
I think
Middleton.
you're looking at it from a. So who would they get though?
They would get the second and the 14th pick.
You gotta get that second pick right. Then I'm getting Derek.
Whoa, the
I'm
Bucks
getting
should
Derek
low-key
Queen.
trade Baker
I'm getting Derek
Mayfield.
Queen then. So you saying trade him to the Spurs and draft Derek Queen?
Yeah, and then you get the 14th pick. Maybe you could try to give that away or get some more picks because they need as many picks as possible. And then as soon as Dame is healthy, get rid of him immediately.
Because they keep saying Dylan Harper. I don't know if I do that. Like,
Because think about it, why is
Dylan
Giannis
Harper
going to
is
stay?
arguably-
What is there to stay for? You got Kyle Kuzma and a 36-year-old, soon to be 36-year-old. What's his name? Damian Lillard.
Screw it. Giannis to the Pistons.
Yeah, that's never happened in history.
Honestly, the Pistons for Sora Thompson.
They're gonna buck.
Yep. And a bunch of picks.
They're gonna buck. He's not gonna be in the East, bro. They're sending his ass far away.
Because I'm
So
not
they said
trading
it
Giannis
was
unless I'm
West?
getting a Sora Thompson back.
Because, bruh, the comment saying Giannis not going to the West. So is he going to the West? Nah.
So if you're the Milwaukee Bucks, you're gonna keep him. So who has a great package for them in the West? Pause. I'm in the East. Who has a good package for him? Name the team.
The Cavs.
What can they give? We need picks. We don't need players. We need picks.
Asar Thompson and
First of all, the Pistons are gonna buck anyway because they're like their core. They were just
But I don't-
poverty last year.
I honestly don't think Giannis should leave the Bucks though. He should just stay on the Bucks.
No,
you gonna say
leave
he's
the
never
Bucks,
gonna win a
Giannis.
ring?
Leave
You're
the
making
Bucks,
shit too
Giannis.
complicated.
Crunch.
Because that
How is he
trade,
gonna win a ring on the Bucks?
He making it too
Who
complicated.
are they gonna
for
sign?
NBA.
They're in cap hell.
Hey,
they have no
I got a
picks.
perfect plan. Giannis request that trade from Milwaukee. Come to Cleveland.
Giannis to OKC after the Pistons 4-0 them in the finals.
I'm not gonna lie, that's not a bad
Chet
trade.
Holmgren?
They do got the draft capital.
Nah,
Chet
yeah,
Holmgren?
Giannis wouldn't want to go there.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. Who in the East can he go to?
Why
Nobody
would
can
he go to
The Cavs. You can go to the Cavs.
They don't
Yeah,
have. Do
probably.
they have the draft capital for him?
Yes.
They don't want players. What players can they
get? Evan
get?
Mobley.
No,
They're
you
not
keep
getting
Mobley.
Evan Mobley. They're gonna
Nah,
buy Evan Mobley was
you
second
can
team
get
all
you
NBA
can
and a
get
first team all
Darius
team
Garland
defender.
and Jared Allen.
So we're gonna trade Giannis for Jared Allen and like two
You
second
got
rounders.
50 point card and
The
Darius
Bucks are
Garland.
not doing that, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna buck him.
We can
What
throw
are they
some
gonna do
picks
with
in there.
that,
We can get you either Max Strus or Isaac.
bro? First of all, bro, we want a good pick. We want picks. We have
Unless you wanna
nothing,
trade
and
him
we're
for
in cap
Paolo.
hell. Can we even afford Jared Allen and Darius Garland? Can we even afford it?
Yeah.
And then after we get them, what? We're gonna get your bottom first round pick. What are we gonna do with that?
I mean, you can still be a playoff fool. You know,
We don't want to be in the playoffs. We have nothing.
Shaq Fu. What about Orlando?
That boy won a championship.
Orlando. I
Dude,
they got. It depends on what their pick situation is. I don't know their pick situation.
I
Orlando.
think he's in win now mode, dog.
Actually,
If he
no,
wants to
probably
win,
not.
he
Because
probably
wait,
best
is
opportunity.
Paulo gonna play a small forward then?
You have Kevin Porter Jr., Paolo, Dame. Really, Dame. Dame is done. Probably low key.
Dame is done. He's gonna be 36 off of Achilles. He might get one more All Star appearance at max. At max.
I mean, if Dame is done, then is Kyrie done too?
Kyrie didn't tear his Achilles.
Yeah, he tore his ACL, but I mean that's
You can come back from that. Modern medicine, you can come back from that. He good. I mean, he might have what may. I mean, it depends. Really depends how. But he's been dealing injuries all career, and he still made some All Star appearances. So
He just I don't know. He a little bit younger than Dame too.
yeah, but I say Dame is gonna be 36 when he comes back.
Hey, what do you think Cooper Flag gonna do for Dallas? Think gonna have that same impact?
He gonna be good, bro.
Like,
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
Rodgers had his rookie year.
If they don't trade the pick.
Nah, they ain't gonna trade the pick. I don't think Nico Harrison. I think Nico Harrison wants to sleep peacefully at night.
Yeah, that would be crazy if he traded
Shoot.
the pick.
But I say he already put down. He basically almost destroyed the franchise in the NBA.
Giannis to Dallas?
That's
Giannis,
good.
AD, and Kyrie is
I mean, honestly, no,
insane.
I ain't gonna lie. 80's probably gonna buck because he don't want to play center.
But hold on, but low key though, Jason Kidd did used to
Oh yeah, he did used
coach
to coach Giannis.
Giannis.
He's the one that ran him at
I mean,
point
coach
guard.
Giannis. Yeah, but Brody, is 80 gonna want to play center?
I mean, even they don't need to play center. You got Derek Lively. And
Yeah,
you
you still got
got
so
Now,
so
what is
Giannis will be
Giannis
the,
gonna
so yeah,
play?
Giannis will probably be the 3.
He's gonna buck.
God
Nah,
damn,
Nico Harrison. They already said they're keeping that pick and they're dropping
should
Cooper
be
Flag.
insane, bro.
Nah, they're gonna buck.
You have Kyrie, Clay, Giannis,
I'm not gonna lie. I don't see if I don't. That team cannot. That team cannot shoot.
Nah, they're keeping that pick. They're keeping that pick.
You said
Yeah,
what?
they're gonna keep that
Shaq?
pick. Because they already think that Kyrie and the 80s are probably gonna fizzle out in a couple of years. So they might as well keep Cooper Flag.
Yeah, they're
They're not gonna
keep Cooper
fizzle out. Hey,
Flag.
look, Shaq, but Shaq, you said what though, Shaq?
I said I'm not gonna lie. That team shooting is abysmal.
But Kyrie and Clay would be the best shooting backcourt in the league.
Is Clay consistent enough to do something?
Yes.
I don't think so.
What you mean? Hold on, see, because you holding them to 2016 Clay standards.
I'm holding them to 2019's Clay standards.
Right, 2019. Right, you still holding them to them standards. If you shoot like 39% from the 3, 40% from the 3, that's good.
What did he shoot this year?
What did he shoot this year? I'm gonna have to look it up, but you gotta remember that Kyrie got hurt.
I mean, Kyrie's not playing till like what?
I'm saying
March?
So then Clay
Before that.
numbers is affected by that spacing. So I'm about to look at what he averaged this season though. He's consistent, bro.
I just don't think so. I think it's time to move Clay to the bench.
Consistent enough when you got Giannis, AD, and Kyrie.
I don't think it's gonna work out.
let's
I
say
mean,
this
defensively they're gonna be stacked. I mean, not the guard position, but the front court wise, they're gonna be defensive wise.
3-point. This season he shot 39%.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't
shot
know.
39.
I don't know. Clay's not. I don't know. I think they should just go ahead and keep Cooper Flag and then just
Right. And
Yeah,
you got Max Christie, bro. They got,
Flag.
and of course you got PJ Washington. He ain't going nowhere, but you got Max Christie, who's gonna be even better this season.
They still got Hardy.
Yeah, they might as well just go
Hardy.
ahead and trade. I'm telling you, the Spurs are the best option.
While
Spurs got
Kyrie,
two-
look, speaking on the Mavs, while Kyrie is out, bro, rehabbing from surgery or whatever, they gonna the Mavs players gonna be all like literally getting well developed. Like whoever they get, even if it's Cooper Flag, he gonna get some good development while Kyrie is out, and then the other dude, Max Christie, like these dudes gonna be getting better.
Don't they got a point guard that was one crazy last year?
Yeah, dude, Brandon Williams.
Yeah, Brandon Williams.
But yeah, they working on something in the basement though. They started drilling and shit. I'm gonna wrap this up till they finish.